Good morning, everybody. By now you have finished the lecture over at the FAST Center. I hope you enjoyed your visit there. Some things for you to think about this week. Number one, since the topic is augmentative communication, you might go, what does that have to do with me as an occupational therapist? That's a big question to think about. Hopefully, as you were at the FAST Center, you thought about how will our clients reach out and touch some of the devices that we saw? What if they can't reach out and touch some of the devices that we saw? How will they communicate with others? In an upcoming lecture on indirect access and even direct access, we'll talk about some alternatives to the computer, and those will be applicable as alternatives to communication devices as well, if the communication device is built with the proper hardware. So as you critically analyze the devices you saw, I want you to think about whether you could plug in a switch or a keyboard or a mouse, and could you use your voice to control it? All of those different kinds of things. Obviously, you probably wouldn't use your voice to control a communication device, or you wouldn't need the communication device. Second set of things to think about this week are the fact that you went and visited Florida's State Tech Act project, or one of their regional centers called FAST. And I want you to think about how that applies to you as a professional, what services of theirs that you might need to use or refer your clients to, and think of how they might play a role in your continuing education as a professional, of course. Please bear in mind that next week is actually a holiday week, since our class is scheduled for Monday, and Monday is Memorial Day next weekend. And you have an extra credit assignment that you can complete during that week on a continued class on augmentative communication. It takes between 2 and 3 hours to complete the course, but will end with a certificate of continuing education for 3 hours, and you can email that to me for your bonus points. In addition, you need to know that I will be out of communication this weekend from Friday at noon until Monday evening. I'm going camping with my family, and I will have no Wi-Fi access. So look at completing assignments early as much as you can, because once I go off the grid on Friday, I will not be able to help until after assignments are due. If there is a major issue with the online course that I can find out through the university, then of course I'll have some flexibility to extend some deadlines. But otherwise, the expectation is to, have all original posts on Thursday like usual, have responses by Sunday night, and then you actually kind of get a week off to relax and do just that 3-hour extra credit assignment if you choose. And that's it. Have a great week, everybody.